What?
Welcome to another episode of
No.
It's Debatable. We good?
So what the hell? You're out of storage. You won't be able to, unless you free up some space. Hold on. What the fuck you mean? Am I recording or not? Like what? Like which one is it?
Maybe it says we're live.
I ain't got it down. All right. I mean, I don't need most of these videos though. Delete. 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 Obsolete. Delete. Oh, okay.
Niggas doing a video and niggas deleting shit.
All right. So I should be good now. All right. Going live once again in three.
But it still says we're live.
That ass.
Yes.
All right, so this is weird, but we're gonna just. I'm gonna click go live again.
Um,
No, because there's no timer next to it though, so I don't know. This shit drunk.
Is this working, bro? I don't want to do an episode when there's no footage, bro.
All
Like,
right, just wait, just wait. I'm clicking go live again. So get ready,
no,
man.
I'm leaving. Hold on.
Is this nigga good, man? Now we're fucking live. All right, welcome back to another episode of It's Debatable. I am your host, Sebastian. Justin Jones just stepped away real quick though, because we're getting a lot of weird things. Let's see, we're having some technical difficulties, but we're up now. So I did the intro for us. My co-host Justin Jones is here, man. He ready to go. We've been talking this NFL, NBA. So go check those last videos out. They just dropped, man. A lot going on, but we're gonna give you guys everything starting from football, basketball, and we're not stepping away from WWE too. So we're gonna jump right into it. The never seen 17. John Cena just became a Grand Slam champion, beating Dirty Dominic Mysterio in his hometown of Boston, Massachusetts. First of all, before I even get into that though, I want to ask you real quick, what you think about Triple H's promo before he started?
Oh no, so I felt like he was too long-winded. I had to skip past it, because it was just like, bro, just announce these niggas coming out, bro. It's not about you, nigga. Alright, you go fix SmackDown, nigga. We don't
Makes
need you over here trying to take the spotlight, nigga. You bald fraud.
I don't know.
Alright,
I
man.
think that that was a shoot. I think he was dead ass. He said, "Hold on, before I announce John Cena, let me set things straight, though."
Yeah, like he started coming at the fans talking about people are going to criticize the nigga. Have you been watching SmackDown, nigga?
Oh, people think they know what's best for the business.
Like, come on, yo, don't
Don't
do
don't yeah,
that,
don't do
Triple
that to
H.
the fans.
Stop,
Don't do that to the
stop,
fans.
stop, nigga.
Oh, we got hold on. As Reynolds, can you please point me to an AEW watch party? Sorry, buddy, we don't do those though. Shout out to AEW, but I couldn't remember. I haven't seen an AEW PLE, brother. You probably more in the direction to point
Yeah,
us
so
to
here's
it.
what you can do, Mr. Reynolds. Go on YouTube, type in AW Watch Party, and get the fuck out of here, bro. Like,
Uh,
I don't got time for this shit, bro.
all right, so as you can see, Justo's not too fond of AEW. Um,
No, we're just not talking about AEW, nigga. If you want to watch, how we know the watch party at? See
hey,
what you see when Triple H was talking about the fans, he was talking about this nigga right there, bro. Like no one, like, go find it. I
listen,
don't know. I
look,
don't watch AEW. I'm sorry, I just don't.
what's the niggas that we fucking with? What's them dudes that we was at their watch party? They be having the AEW watch parties. I'll drop it. Shout out to them though. I forgot what's the name of them dudes. My son KD.
No, shout out to them, but run the place, man.
Okay, yeah. So boom. So back to what we were saying about WWE, Mr. Reynolds. If you're going to interrupt, at least interrupt with some WWE. Yeah. So after all that promo about Triple H going into business for himself and try to discreet the fans from how they feel about just the program, John Cena came out to a huge ovation, well deservedly so for his home crowd, and then just the perfect time and perfect place though for Dirty Dom to come through and get the most heat that he could possibly get though. He came out, he gave his promo. Dominic Mysterio looked like the future. When I'm watching that, I'm just like, yo, this nigga is good at yo. He can't yo. If there's an MVP for this year, I'm gonna have to call it. Dominic Mysterio might be the MVP for this year.
I don't know if I can agree with that statement. That's such a out not an outlandish statement. That came out of nowhere, and I would have to really sit down. I can't just say that.
And
Like I can't say
ah,
that.
I'm not gonna lie, he has to be the MVP for this year. Starting from all right, if we're gonna start from WrestleMania, because I feel like when WrestleMania season starts, I just think that just him winning the Intercontinental Champion at WrestleMania and just how he just got the pop for some hours a heel to get a pop like that, and for just the work that he's done, even with the AJ Styles feud, and even without even having to defend it. It's just Dominic Mysterio's must see TV, and I fucking sound like his glaze right now though. But you know what I'm saying though, like certain people you
Dominic,
watch.
no, Dom is one of my Dom is my top three right now favorites in WWE. I just don't know if he's been MVP this year.
Okay, so if we're gonna talk about MVP real quick, just to get off topic, who do you think is MVP of this year
I
for
can't
overall?
give you an answer right now. Do you know how many wrestlers there are in it? Like I
Okay,
just can't. I have no. If I had to do it off top of my head, I'll probably say a female, and I'll say Becky Lynch.
it's debatable. We'll all right. So we'll dive. All right. So we'll give it some time. We'll have before the year ends. We'll definitely have that as a discussion, though. Anybody comment down below who is your WWE MVP of this year? Like who was must see? Who did they think? It could be anybody. Becky
You know
Lynch,
what?
Dominic
Just for
Mysterio.
y'all, because Seb just brought this up, gives me an idea for we're gonna do a special episode sometime in December before I go on vacation. And we're gonna do an award type episode. I've already seen people do that, so no one's taking no one's ideas. But we will do an official one. We gonna go to the nice studio. We're gonna do a nice WWE episode for y'all. Y'all Christmas gift to end the year from It's Debatable. We're gonna make it look nice. We may we may bring up some WWE fans. I'm gonna work on something for y'all.
Yeah, fair enough though. What should we call it? Yeah. So back to and Dominic Mysterio and John Cena when they made this match official, and it was a good match too. I really liked how it was. I liked how Dominic Mysterio was just engaged with the fans. He was more so he was into it. Like he was looking forward to this, and you seen it in the match. Though, even though he lost, like he knew that's a moment that was a stepping stone for him. It was a stepping stone for him, and it was just a huge accomplishment for Cena to become a Grand Slam champion too before the retirement tour ends. However, it ends off, whether he loses the title at some point or whether he just becomes he keeps the title and then loses it in his last match. Regardless, though, it was a good felt moment. Though it was a great way to start off the show. Got the fans riled up, and the fans were not simmered down throughout the whole night. So major props for whoever wrote it and just having them go first. Then we go off to the side of things now to where we have the last time is now tournament, and we got a couple good matches out of it though thus far. The Rusev and Damian Priest match was okay though. I feel like those are two people that kind of match his skill set. And then Sheamus versus Nakamura, two different skill sets that made for an interesting match. So I did like those two matches. Then we get to see the unveiling of the next matches. So we're having Solo against a random, and we're having Javon Evans, that boy bouncy, against the returning Ring General Gunther. What are your thoughts on this match?
No, yeah. Once I seen that announced, I'm hooked. I'm definitely gonna watch that match from start to finish. And in my personal opinion, I think Javon Evans should win the match. I don't feel Gunther is gonna gain anything from winning this tournament nor facing John Cena in this final match. I'm not. I like Gunther in WWE. He's a great prospect. I like him being a heel. His in ring work is good, but I just don't. I wouldn't get it if he won this match. I want to see the match. It's two different types of style. One more technical and one more high flying. But I think Javon Evans just to win this match. Javon Evans is one of my favorite young prospects. I love what he can do inside the ring. I think his promos are steadily just getting better. And I feel like every time he's out there, he just puts his heart on the line. He does things to where if I was to do it, I would be incarcerated right now. And he's just amazing to watch. So in terms of the match, it's gonna be a banger. But if well, who would I want to win? Who I really think this will benefit more is Javon Evans, clearly to me.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. I think if we're gonna push new talent, that should definitely be the way to go though. But knowing how WWE booking is, Gunther is just gonna get. I mean, it's a lose lose either way. I think maybe it's gonna be a good match itself, and I'm not mad about whoever wins. But more so here, I just feel like just the fans are going to be between the thin line between Javon Evans becoming a jobber or Gunther should not be losing to a guy like Javon Evans. There's not a win-win in certain situations like that though. But to have that as a banger match to start off the tournament too, especially Madison Square Garden. This is a big moment for Javon Evans though. Very young. I believe he's 21 years old. That kid has a lot of potential too, and for him to be on one of the most renowned stages in Madison Square Garden, this is definitely a major stepping stone. I feel like he's going to perform. He's going to steal the crowd. People that are not familiar with his game in NXT is definitely going to be familiar now. And when I tell you it's going to be a bigger match, though, just off the strength of two different styles, I love those type of matches too. So you got a high five versus a heavyweight. It makes for good entertainment though. So Gunther coming back too. I'm just here for it. I'm not gonna look about the winners and losers of it, and I'm not gonna break it down though. I like your points, and I definitely do agree to your points though. But me, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna enjoy the match though. And I feel like winning or losing storyline, despite all of it all, that's a good match that you're gonna want to see though. And for more, I'm gonna finish up and I got you. For more than nothing, I think that now in WWE, I'm just like I'll have my predictions, but more so I'll look at the match rather than anticipating who is going to win though. Because I feel like, we as fans, we look at it so, oh, is he gonna win? Is he gonna win? Think about the match at hand, though. Think about just are they wowing you? Like, feel me? Is there momentum in this match? Is this a match that you think, all right, this was a good match? I would like to see them run it back in the future. I think that's something that I've been more so as a wrestling fan, been trying to, dissect more than just watching the match, though. Like, if you put on a banger match, I really don't care who wins and loses. Like, somebody like The Miz, like we said, has had a career this long, and he's lost tons of matches, though. But we remember the matches that he did. We remember who he has the best chemistry with. Like certain shit like that to me is more important now than who wins and who loses. Because at the end of the day, it might not be your time now, but in WWE, if you have that consistency, you'll eventually get a push. In my opinion.
Two things. Number one, I'm not letting Triple H and WWE off the hook. It's not that I love WWE, right? And everything that it stands for, from the wrestlers to the fans to the referees to the people backstage, the damn near down to the ring announcer Alicia Taylor. I love everything about it. But right now we are in the ruthless depression era. All right. And I'm not letting them off the hook. If I see some bullshit, I'm calling it out. Because we can't just say because we're fans, we're just gonna let them force feed us anything. No, I'm just not doing that. And this when speaking of, I get the match. Javon Evans and Gunther is going to be a great match. I get wanting to sit back and just enjoy and watch it as a fan. But when you were just talking, it reminded me of I was watching a Stone Cold Steve Austin interview. And he was talking about when one of the lowlights of his career was when, he just wasn't going to do the job against Brock Lesnar. Right. And he said, I don't mind putting anybody over. I don't mind winning or losing a match. None of that matters. But as long as I'm making money off of it, the match makes sense, and it's pushing and it's doing something for the brand. Can you explain to me what is Gunther winning doing for either of them and doing for WWE?
Um, I think Gunther it just more so adds on to his catalog. If I'm gonna break it down to an aspect, Gunther is somebody that's has had a successful reign in WWE though. But what's a successful reign without going against one of the greatest too? And it's a time in a short time span. We always have these wish matches like Stone Cold versus John Cena type of moment. What is it? Undertaker versus Thing. Maybe in a few years down the line, fans will be like, damn, we never got to see Gunther versus Cena. Like, you know what I'm saying? Gunther's going to be major in this business for years to come. He's already off to a hot start. Has, for his most part, his first half of his career, has had a decent career this far with the Intercontinental title reign. I believe a two-time champion, King in the Ring. Like, he has accolades though. But you know, when your time is ticking down against certain people that you want to go against in the ring, and you have the opportunity right there, I believe that's what creatives is trying to run. Though I get your point though, trying to push younger stars though, but I do feel like they believe there's a time and place for that. They're trying to set the example of, all right, let's get these younger stars, you know, acclimated within the WWE. Let's bring a Javon Evans to a Madison Square Garden. This already should be major for him. But picking up a win against Gunther, it's more than likely not gonna happen though, unless we're trying to push you to the moon though. Unless we firmly believe that you are the next big thing. So that's my aspect on it. Do I agree with it? Hey, it makes sense.
I want to ask you a question. I want your opinion, not the fans. Your personal opinion. You get Gunther versus John Cena. Gunther wins the match. You're looking at Gunther differently now.
Am I looking at him differently?
From how you feel about him right now, because the nigga has a 75% win rate. The nigga don't lose like that already. Are you looking at him in a different light now? He beats John Cena in the final match. Just be honest.
Um, no, because and here's my thing though. If I'm gonna break it down though, I'm gonna say it like this. It's like, does he need to the win against Cena? It could help to push him in the future though, but that's like saying like did Brock Lesnar need to beat Undertaker? You get what I'm saying though? In similar aspects, it's just like, do you look at Brock Lesnar
I get
differently?
it's what you tried to do. I feel those are two different situations, but I get what you're trying to say.
So would you say would it help Gunther's career though? In my opinion,
I'm asking you, what does it do for him?
I think it puts him in a talk of like, yeah, he has a great catalog. Beating Cena in his last match definitely helps his catalog though, because that win against Goldberg did nothing for him. That shit was weak as fuck. So I think a household name like Cena losing to him and just having him go out like that.
I would say this though. I think if him and Cena had a real feud, that does something.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Not just a fucking match. It's just a
No, I
match.
agree.
Like
I agree with that.
there's no build up. It's a tournament. So there's not like that back and forth. It's not no that it led to a pay-per-view. It's not there's nothing to it. It's just the match. So if you're gonna get somebody just the match, right? Just like when John Cena came in, he went against Kurt Angle. You give that to a young prospect nigga to make their name. Gunther John Cena match does nothing for Gunther. We can try to sugarcoat it down to the nitty bitty, but I'm not doing it. No.
I do agree to that as well. I think that if there's a buildup, it definitely adds more, you know, flair to it. So I do agree to your point. Is that I just think that there's different ways to look at it, though. If it's just a match in general, it does nothing. But if there's a certain buildup to a certain amount of time, then we could be talking. Then we could be cooking with fire, though. Just the promos between those two would definitely be legendary. Gunther being the heel that he is, and Cena just being over that he is, and just being the magician that he is can definitely, you know, spark some flares though, but it would have to be within a certain time though. But I just want to hear your opinion on that. But moving on though, what else we had? The heel turn. Now we damn near everybody in their mother scene coming. Nikki Bella finally turns heel on Stephanie Valkyr. How we feeling about this? Does this make Nikki Bella more of a draw for the title, or is it something that we're just testing out?
I think it was perfect down to the last minute detail. Because Stephanie Valkyrie needs a prominent heel to face in a proper feud to try to solidify her. Who not better than Nikki Bella, who's done her best work as a heel. I think it's going to be great leading up to Survivor Series. I think that's when they're going to try to do the match. And I thought it was great. I said on our last episode, right? Did we see how Nikki looked at her after, they had that backstage segment and Nikki Bella was damn near about to eat her out, just giving her all the damn fucking praise in the world. For then her to walk away, she gave her that look like, you're just a dumb bitch. Like I can just tell you anything. Right? So then come the next week, Stephanie Valkyrie wins the match. And here comes Nikki Bella right behind her and knocks her ass out. I thought it was great. I love what they did on social media after going back and forth. I thought it was great. It was about time, and now let's cook.
Hell yeah. I think her just the baby face wasn't gonna cut it. And I think a lot of times some people are meant to be a baby face. And that's all right though. Sometimes you gotta bring heat.
Well, her coming back as a heel, I don't think would have really made sense. Like she was gone for a long. Like coming back as just as the heel, like she was a legend and already a fan favorite. So I understand bringing her back as a babyface, but to the point we just said, she did her best work as a heel.
No, 100% agree. She definitely did. And I just think that just just now you just add a little flair to the story though. It definitely takes away from just the Judgment Day angle of just her feuding with the Judgment Day with the Roxanne and Raquel Rodriguez. So I like it. That's like definitely different. Necessarily don't have to put the title on Nikki Bella though, but it gives Stephanie Valkyrie just more options, and just her just being in the title mix definitely helps though. So yeah, I'll get to that. I'll leave that for let it cook up for a while, see what they do for it, whether they do Survivor Series with it or Saturday Night Main Event, whichever one they do for it. But on the other side of things, though, when we're sticking with the women, we got new tag champions in the Kabuki Warriors. Asuka and Karen took down the fucking. We never had a tag team name for them though. Charlotte Flair and who am I saying? Alexa Bliss. I like the move. I really do. I think that just the way that Asuka and Karen definitely has been hooping lately on Raw is definitely warranted too. They're definitely must see TV. Just the angle that they're putting right now, they're just certified heels. I love to see it, and I think it was the right move too. But now we have set ourselves up for War Games. Because after the match, though, Lash Legend and Nia Jax.
Hold on, Seb. Hold on. You called it what?
What?
What's the pay-per-view?
War Games. It is Survivor Series though.
That's not you. You're not. You gotta say it the right way, bro.
On my phone.
Come on, bro. Like, have some energy. You niggas that war games. Like, come
All right,
on, bro.
so we set up our match for War Games. We
There
got
you
a War
go.
Games females match between, well, who we have so far, Last Legend and Nia Jax. We don't know what their tag team is called, and the Kabuki Warriors against Rhea Bloody Ripley, Io Sky, and Charlotte and Alexa. And if I'm gonna say one thing first, what I like most about this is definitely a good sign for Last Legend, though. I definitely like the pairing of her and Nia Jax, though. I think she could learn a lot from her. Not necessarily mold herself after her, though. But it's definitely something interesting to see a new face, new refreshing face, though. And just it's hype right now. I like what I've seen just for her. It's hype right now, though. She don't have to do too much. The role that she's given is given like a Batista role. Like, don't say too much right
I'm
now.
not gonna lie. Not making this racial. I feel like they told her to act black. Like, but I didn't see her do is just the clock and the T, and just
No,
all
I
the.
like it though. I
No,
like that.
I fuck with it. I'm just saying a spade a spade. I feel like her character is just black.
I
Like,
like it though. What better way than being yourself, man? Yo,
oh
add
yeah.
yo. Shout out to all the sisters and brothers in WWE, man.
Facts. No, you brought it up. I thought it was great. They're one of my favorite tag teams already. I just like Last Legend. I like what she does in and out the ring. Nia Jax needed something like this right now. Kinda how like Charlotte Flair needed Alexa Bliss because she wasn't in the brightest light. We're not gonna forget what Nia Jax did in that triple threat. We're not that not sweeping that under the rug. So I feel like she needed this to try to get away from that. And this Friday night, how about how about I help you out, SmackDown? Do the tag team, nigga. Lash Legend and Nia Jax for Charlotte and Alexa. Number one contender right there, nigga. That's it.
Yeah, we gonna
Like,
do it.
don't overthink it. But in terms of just that War Games match being set up, it kind of looks like the All Star team versus the rookies. Because you got on the babyface side once again Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, Rhea Ripley. You can debate that's the four top females in WWE. Debating, we all know all their names, but you can debate that. All right, going up against Lash Legend, who's new, Nia Jax, who put on one of the worst performances of this year a couple weeks ago. And then Asuka, who is that bitch, and Kyrie, who is earning her stripes every every each day more and more and more. Not saying Kyrie's new or anything like that. She's been here for a while, but I definitely think her career is now being revitalized just with this delusional world that Asuka's living in, and Kyrie's been forced to live in it. I love it because nobody's ready for Asuka.
At
Right.
all.
So I think it's great. I feel like the last two remaining opponents is gonna be Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. Cause I think next week on Monday Night Raw, AJ Lee returns and costs Becky Lynch the title. Um, yeah, and Maxine Dupree gets her first title, and yeah, those 5-on-5 match is set with Becky Lynch joining the heels and AJ Lee joining the baby faces.
I do like that. I think that's actually a great idea. And you know, it is sets for a hell of a war games match. I think it's gonna be a better outlook than what we have for the men's. I'll say that right now. I feel like we're getting the same thing with just Cody, Punk, Jey Uso, now versus Division. So Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, and Logan Paul. Though I think we just need a little bit more. Hopefully, Drew McIntyre and maybe Aleister Black joins. I guess. Or are we trying to try? Are we gonna try something new?
Making me nauseous when you said that.
I think that's gonna be the last two.
No, so I think for the heels, right, you get Brock Lesnar, and then you get and then I like the Austin Theory. And then that's the five right there. I don't think Drew got ran off TV. He's doing a movie.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, so I think, and then the two other baby faces, it's already been reported it's not going to be LA Knight. So I don't
What the
know
fuck?
what's going on with this LA Knight on Monday Night Raw thing. If it's really over him holding that damn poster, I don't understand. Like I really don't get it. Cause then you put Jimmy Uso, and then who is the five?
I don't want to see Jimmy Uso. I'm sorry. I fuck with Jimmy Uso. I don't want to see him in the war games. I don't. Give me LA Knight, man. Stop fucking. Stop fucking. Stop fucking around, man. Stop fucking around. Yo, everybody wants to see LA Knight, man. Everybody wants to see LA Knight.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, no, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do this because I just went on a rant last time about it, and I'm gonna lose my fucking mind if I have to keep
Nah,
going through this shit again.
do it, bro.
I'm gonna have to keep going through this shit again. We don't give a fuck about nobody else. The fans want to fucking see LA Knight for a reason, nigga. Like everybody, every time, let me talk to you. Yeah, like nigga, we don't want to see Jay, bro. It's all right, bro. He had his time, bro. The Yeet movement when he won the Royal Rumble, I'm hyped. I'm a Jay supporter though, but move out the way. Everybody move the fuck out the way and just let LA Knight go to the fucking moon, man. And I promise you, if he doesn't win that Royal Rumble, I'm gonna be pissed because that's my pick, bro. If I could bet LA Knight to win the Royal Rumble, he better win that fucking Royal Rumble, bro. LA Knight hype has not died down for 4 fucking years. And you're not going to make it die down because he holds a poster up saying, we want LA Knight, not Jey Uso. That's heat. That's good. Yo, that's good, bro. When you do that and you interact with the crowd like that, that's a major pop. This is why LA Knight can't die down, nigga. You can't kill the hype, bro. He built himself up. You can't kill that hype, nigga. And as much as WWE might want to try to do that, they can't. That's a megastar, nigga. He literally calls himself the megastar for a reason, nigga. Let me talk to you. Yeah, nigga.
I thought that was Maxine Dupree's brother.
That nigga's long gone, man. We know
Oh,
LA Knight. LA Knight, yeah. So, like I said, even if it's not in War Games, though, LA Knight's gonna have his moment. I guarantee I merged it right here. If it's not WrestleMania, I don't care what it is, LA Knight is going to be a champion this year. If not, Triple H
Wait, wait. You said this year?
this year.
Well, 2025.
Oh fuck, 2025, 2026.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Do you remember what Shannon Sharp said? This year, not not this year. Like you mean next year? Like, it ain't happening right
This year
now.
and next year, LA Knight. And don't give me that bullshit now. Let's make him Mr. Money in the Bank. I don't want that. No. He's gonna win. He's gonna win clean. I don't care if it's against CM Punk, Jay Uso, whoever's coming for that title, LA Knight will be a fucking champion. And you better push it. And you better, because you had the whole Yeet experiment and you see how that worked out for you. So you telling me you can't do LA Knight? Somebody who's better on the mic? Somebody who is more appealing, somebody that you
Better
could
in
go,
ring too. You can say it, nigga.
yeah. You could, yeah, I could say a lot. Come on now. LA Knight versus CM Punk, that's not heat.
When is it gonna happen? You also gotta look at this. There's a big name who's going for that title, bro. Like they're banking on Braun Breaker, bro. You
I don't
know
give
it.
a fuck about Braun Breaker. I'm sorry.
You know you don't, but you know what they're pushing right now. You see it clear as day. Said, don't do that. Talking about you don't care about that. All
He
right.
could wait in line like the rest of them, man. The nigga
Uh,
ain't going nowhere, nigga. Why do we need Braun Breaker to win? Why? Why? Why it has to be right now? The nigga is young.
I mean,
Why,
he
nigga?
did take out Seth Rollins.
I don't give a fuck, bro. Wait in line, man. That title's going to be there for him, bro. Why not give it a Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker? Some shit, nigga. He doesn't need the title now. LA Knight needs the fucking title, bro. He needs the title.
Bro, knowing WWE, they're gonna give him the Intercontinental title.
Oh
Like,
my god, bro. Oh man.
so,
Imagine he beat Cena for the Intercontinental title at the last match.
Triple H will say, "Here, that's what y'all wanted."
Hunter,
Yeah.
you're making it hard for me to just, I Paul Levesque.
You can call him Triple K. Come to the dark side, Seb. He's already disappointed me so much.
Nah,
Like,
I can't, bro. There's light. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, bro. But Hunter, bro, please, bro, just make something great of LA Knight, bro. Do not waste talent, man. I don't want like certain niggas. You just we want new faces, bro. Like Darius, shout out Darius. We definitely gonna have him on for the WWE. So he sent a photo about the older stars and how like back then how the younger stars, like you know what I'm saying, like all our stars is old and washed, not washed, but necessarily they're old, man. Where's room for the new crop to grow, man? And if you're telling me that Braun Breaker is our new crop to grow, where's the rest of them, man? Where are gonna be the memorable names, bro? Like there's points
I
in time
think
where
I think the guys we gotta push. We want to name names. You got Braun Breaker. You got Jacob Fatu. You got Carmelo Hayes. I like a lot of these NXT people. You got the Ethan Pages of the world, the Trick Williams, right? The Obafemis. Um, Bronson Reed is still there. You got Ilya Dragunov. These are the people that you got pushed to me.
I'm just so lost, bro. I don't know what to expect anymore though. But I do know is that LA Knight in the mix is definitely something I'm at for. Even if it's not at War Games, bro, you owe LA Knight.
No, I'm at it. That was mostly everything on Monday Night Raw. If you have anything to say about SmackDown, bro, like I don't have a lot to say, bro.
No, I don't give a fuck about SmackDown now. I don't give a fuck about SmackDown right now.
Wait, hold on, because the one thing I did like Chelsea Green. Oh yes. Well, it's a double-edged sword. I like Chelsea Green winning the title double champion. But why would y'all do this to Julia? Like, why? It's like Stephanie Valkyrie and Julia were both top girls on NXT. They were neck and neck. One goes to Raw and flourishes. One gets sent to Purgatory on SmackDown and been forced to team up with Kiana James and lost to Chelsea Green by a roll up pin to her feet on the rope. Oh no, my fault, Sam. My fault. They saved the day because next week we'll get B Fab versus Jade Cargill.
Yo, what I say? Yo, what I say? I called it top five.
All right. You said you just threw out names, nigga. You didn't
No,
really do
I
anything.
called it. I said
You
B Fab.
said or Meech, nigga. We could run back the film, bro.
There was both. There was both in there though. There was both in that segment.
Who else is there?
I don't know, but B Fab is top five.
It's like it. It's like you saying this shirt is purple. Who else was gonna be backstage? There's no females on the brand. Who else was gonna be back there?
I don't know, but B Fab is top five. My fault. It's like saying that.
And nigga, that's what I would say. You just took my saying, nigga. What's up with this nigga?
I took that shit. What did 6ix9ine say? I took that shit. Straight up sold and stole.
Shout out to 6ix9ine. But so nothing about the blue bread you liked.
It's blue.
So you didn't want to see Ilya Dragunov versus Johnny Gargano?
No, I mean I like. I'm not gonna sit here and just shit on SmackDown though, but it wasn't
I
really.
am. My
I'm
fault.
really
My
no.
fault.
I'm not. I'm not for the like. There's no hype for me. Like, don't get me wrong though. I like the different angle that they did with the Aleister Black and Cody Rhodes. I was not expecting that. I'm just like, this is
Boo, nigga. I'll speak for myself. No, I'm good, bro.
so no hype.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So other than that though,
No. My fault, Triple H. You let Jay Cargill cut a 30-second promo.
yeah, keep it short and sweet.
I
Sometimes
I don't know about that, bro. You just won your first major title in WWE. You wasn't gonna explain why you turned heel. Are you coming after anybody next? Anything?
nope, short
Just because I'm that bitch.
because she's
All
that big.
right, all right, all right. It sounds good. But yeah, I don't got all jokes aside. SmackDown just needs resuscitation. WWE, you got to do a draft. If there was any time, now, like right now, like I want to turn on ESPN. I want to see Triple H's bald head there doing the draft right now.
Let's do it.
Like because this shit is just fucking ridiculous. But keep watching WWE, man. Overall, it's not that bad, but we are in the ruthless depression era. Like I'm sorry, we just gotta call it what it is, right?
Better
I'm sorry.
days ahead, right?
No, yeah, it's going to shift again, but you just gotta call a spade a spade.
It's shit
You know
like
what
the
I mean?
stock market, man. Sometimes
Yeah,
it shit down and plummet. Next, you know, WrestleMania season around the corner. Maybe you might be talking differently about it.
for sure. Like, but that's gonna do it for this episode of Is Debatable WWE edition. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. Follow us at Justin Jones on Facebook for details and developments. Follow us on all social media platforms at It's Debatable double underscore.
Peace.
War game!